Warning: getting ready spiritually is most important. You should also load up your backup pantry, just in case the food prices rise too high or the store shelves go empty for a few weeks. If the economy continues to go the way it's going, we need to prepare, just in case. There could be a food shortage in the upcoming months. This is what you need to start doing now. 1. Stock up on non-perishable foods and canned food. Try to stay away from junk food as much as possible. 2. Store it in a safe place where rodents, roaches, ants, and other insects can't get to it. 3. Purchase bottled water and store it in a cool place in case your faucet water becomes undrinkable. At least you will have water you can drink. 4. Stock up on toilet paper and personal supplies. 5. Make sure you have enough of the medication you need. 6. Collect old water containers, old 1-gallon milk containers, or anything that can hold and store water. Do not drink this water. Use it to wash your hands, wash your clothes, wash your body, and to flush your toilets. 7. If you use heating oil or firewood, make sure you have enough. 8. Make sure you have a first aid kit. 9. Purchase a few flashlights. 10. Purchase extra batteries for the flashlights. Do not store or keep the batteries inside your flashlight because they will drain and die. Store the batteries next to them. Search in Google for more survival tips and information. Here are a few reasons why I'm warning you. They could release the EMP at any time. Read more about this in Chapter 18 of my book, Bible Prophecy Becoming Reality. As of 2022, there is conflict between Israel and Iran, North Korea and South Korea, China and Taiwan, Russia and Ukraine. There are also conflicts with other European countries. NATO and America is often in the middle or on the front lines. There is rising tension between a few different countries. Who's right and who's wrong? Everyone has their own opinion and different views. This depends on the country you are from and how much of the propaganda you believe. There are millions of refugees, people that are homeless, and they are fighting in wars that they don't understand. The children are not attending school, and thousands of people don't know how or where they will get their next meal. Meanwhile, the powers that be are getting richer. God, Yahweh, or Jehovah will end this madness soon. Are they preparing for a civil war here in America between the Democrat citizens and Republican citizens? What's the reason for unrest and protests in the streets in the different countries? They're not trying to reduce tensions. They want chaos because this will give them a reason to lock everyone down. They want full control over you and take our rights. Look at what's happening in China, Germany farmers, and France farmers, and American farmers right now. They're preparing and gearing up for more conflict. They're building more weapons. They're purchasing more heavy artillery. Read Chapter 2 in my book entitled Bible Prophecy Becoming Reality for more information. You know I should not take anyone's side on the wars and conflicts because we do not have all the facts. You may think you do, but you don't. Because there is too much manipulation, there are so many lies, fake news, and propaganda circulating. There's too much money involved. When billions of dollars, oil, the love for power, natural resources, religion, and hate is involved, you definitely don't know who to trust, and most of the time you don't know who's right or wrong. Just when you think you have all the facts, more information come out, and then you find out what you thought you knew is not correct. The only side you should take is Jesus Christ. He is our only hope. World War III is not something that people really believe is likely to happen, at least not for a very long time. It has been almost 80 years since World War II, and close to 160 years since the Civil War where fighting happened on American soil. And yet, if we don't start preparing now for World War III, it could be too late. At the time of the writing of this article, July 6, 2022, Russia has invaded Ukraine, is winning, stopped almost all oil exports into Europe, and has publicly announced that it considers itself at war with the West. This Russian official even said that this war could escalate to nuclear weapons quickly. Have you heard of a missile called Satan II? I googled this information below, and then I copied and pasted it here. Russia has successfully tested a new intercontinental ballistic missile that is capable of launching nuclear warheads anywhere across the globe. But the Pentagon has said it is not a threat to the United States or its allies. Do you believe that? I don't. In a televised address following the missile's reported launch on Wednesday, Russian President Vladimir Putin boasted that the missile, officially called the RS-28 Sarmat and nicknamed Satan II by NATO, had no equivalents anywhere in the world and would make adversaries think twice before making threats against Russia. But just how much does the diabolically nicknamed missile add to Russia's nuclear threat? First introduced by Putin in a 2018 State of the Nation address as the next generation of nuclear missile technology, the Sarmat missile is 116 feet or 35.3 meters long and weighs 220 tons or 200 metric tons. U.S. troops are fighting the Russians alongside Ukrainian soldiers in Ukraine. And U.S. intelligence helped Ukraine sink a massive Russian warship and helped them kill Russian military generals. We are already at war with Russia, it just hasn't reached our shores yet. And there are quite a few sources claiming that China is in serious preparations for a ground invasion of the United States. World War III has begun, and most Americans are completely oblivious. Have you been keeping updated on what's happening with Israel and Palestine, Hamas, Syria, Iran, India, Pakistan, and other conflicts in the Middle East? Who really started all these conflicts? It may not be who you think. Have you heard what's happening in Texas and the border control? Google it. A civil war could even start here in America soon. And don't forget election season is coming up. Again, consider the division between the Democrats and the Republicans. No matter who the powers that be select as president, there will be unrest and protests on the opposite side. Prepare for the Great Reset. In other words, the Great Reset could mean transfer ownership. Remember they told us, you will own nothing and be happy? Again, I'm not trying to scare you, I'm trying to prepare you. God do not want us to be afraid, He wants us to trust in Him. Therefore, get ready and stay ready. I'm warning you just in case all these things happen soon here in the USA or in your country. Do not spend your money on something you don't need, save your money. There may come a time very soon when you may have to withdraw your money out the bank, little by little because you don't want to cause an alarm. Withdraw a little at a time and then hide it. I pray this book has helped you to understand where we are on the Bible prophecy timeline. I'm sure it has answered many of your questions. Please share my book, my audibles, my websites, and my videos with others, because I want everyone to be prepared. My main objective is that souls will be delivered and saved. Pray that we will escape from these evil, wicked people and God's judgments. Stay vigilant. God bless you.